Now, Isaiah Sharp with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
And we certainly hope to see some of that technology continue to grow here in the Gem State. Wildfire activity is something that's very serious, and it continues to happen here in the Gem State as the month of August rolls on. 69 the current temperature as we took a look at the village at Meridian. We saw some rain roll through just a little bit through the Gem State. Not too much activity for the Treasure Valley region. We are keeping an eye on this low pressure system, and you can almost see it happening. This counterclockwise motion that is happening throughout the state of Oregon, through the state of Washington. You can see a lot of precipitation happening up towards Canada, but this system may be rolling through our region, bringing in a little bit of thunderstorm activity. We'll keep an eye out for it and hopefully bringing some more rain because, like I mentioned, wildfire activity still very prevalent here in the Gem State. You can see just how nasty some of the most dense smoke is right over the top of Stanley. I mentioned it in my first forecast to start out the show that Stanley has now moved into a level 2 set evacuation order, so be set and prepared if you're in the Stanley area. And we'll continue to update you here on Idaho News 6 if there's more information to share. But you can see the smoke being congregated right over the top of Stanley, right over the eastern central mountains. Taking a look at those wildfires, you see how the Wapiti fire, how close it is to Stanley and how quickly it has grown in the last 48 hours or so. Some of the other fires, the Nellie fire getting close to 35,000, the Snag fire at 25,000, and one of the other ones I want to highlight, the Dollar fire. Even though it's not as big as some of these other ones, these fires 10 times the size of the Dollar fire. This is how they all start. And that's why that technology that Steve Dent just mentioned is so important, because if you can catch them early, they don't expand into these much larger fires like we're seeing on the Wapiti, because, red flag warnings, bringing in wind, bringing in more opportunity for these wildfires to spread across the acreage, and it's important to stop them as early as possible. Let's talk about temperatures. Today we saw 80s. Yesterday we saw 90s, and heading into tomorrow, temperatures are going to be even cooler. You can see across the region, 70s and 80s, a couple of 60s just off to the west of us, 91 in Missoula, one of the warmest in the region. And heading into tomorrow, a cold front is going to be moving in across. You see 60s and 70s almost everywhere. You see that 181 in Montana. They just want to stay warm up there. But all across the region, 71 in Boise, 70 in Twin Falls, 62 in Ketchum. A very, very cool weekend is ahead of us. Even into Sunday, temperatures are going to be nice and cool. There is a slight warm up after that. I'll get to that in just a couple of moments. In our 6 to 10 day outlook, it does show that hotter than normal conditions will be residing over the top of Washington and Oregon, and that's going to creep on over into the Gem State as well. You can see cooler than normal conditions just off to the east of us, but the Gem State going to be seeing just slightly warmer temperatures heading into next weekend, but we got to get through this weekend first. So let's talk about it. Going to be seeing 70s across the board, light chances of precipitation. You can see the scattered showers that are moving across the region. Overcast conditions are expected for tomorrow as well. The western central mountains really hoping they see some rain and plenty of it because those wildfires that are burning. 60s expected in McCall and Cascade, down in Idaho City, and also Pine. Everywhere else going to be 70-degree temperature ranges. 77 in Riggins, one of the warmest with thunderstorm activities expected. For the eastern central mountains, they're going to be expecting 60s across the board with overcast conditions. Overcast and cold. That's unfortunately what it's going to be. 71 expected to be the high. Not really cold, but definitely chillier than what we have been seeing. Thunderstorm activity is expected around 12 and 3 o'clock. Overcast to start the day. Partly cloudy in the afternoon with a 20% chance to continue on. We'll see those 70s heading into Sunday, and then a warm up into the 80s on Monday, a warm up almost into the 90s, 90 degrees, just breaking on that 90-degree range on Tuesday. We'll see some 80s expected around midweek, warming up close to the 90s once again, but you got 70s to expect with light chances of rain for your weekend.